Order in the court. Court is now in session. We are here to try Miss Bridget O'Shaughnessy for the second-degree murder of Miles Archer. The prosecution may speak.
Our victim, Miles Archer, was a well-known, experienced detective. According to a witness, he was tailing a suspicious man for a private case when things turned violent. We have reason to believe that Miles was not alone. He was with the defendant in a dark alleyway, which is the perfect place for her to murder him and pin it on Thursby.
And what evidence do you have of this?
The victim's gun was in its holster, and his coat was buttoned at the time of the crime. Do you really think that such a seasoned detective would have not been prepared to defend himself? No. He was being seduced by the defendant. She lowered his guard, and just as he began to trust her, she shot him dead. Objection! What basis do you have that the murderer was me and not someone else? Why not Mr. Spade? I had only known Miles for a few hours at the time of his murder. Mr. Spade had been partners with him for years, and everyone knew they weren't friends. He was having an affair with Mrs. Archer.
Is this true, Your Honor? Yes, we do have some evidence to suggest that there was romantic interest between Mrs. Archer and Mr. Spade.
So, what if Mr. Spade killed Mr. Archer to get him out of the way so he could have Mrs. Archer for himself?
Objection! We are here to try Miss O'Shaughnessy, not Mr. Spade.
Did you not confess to Mr. Spade that you were the murderer? He made that all up. He has no evidence.
Order. Yes, Miss O'Shaughnessy, we don't have very much evidence to convict you. We also don't have very much evidence to convict Mr. Spade. It is up to the jury to decide your fate. Court is adjourned until tomorrow.
Why are you trying to pin Miles' murder on me, Miss O'Shaughnessy? You know the only thing I was ever after was the truth. I loved you and you betrayed me. Betrayed you? Please. Everything you've ever said to me was a lie. What makes you think that I would believe your love for me was real too? You used me just like all the others. I hope you rot in that jail cell for the rest of your life. Goodbye, Miss O'Shaughnessy.
The jury has deliberated, and because of reasonable doubt, they have found the defendant not guilty. A juror also wishes to accuse Mr. Sam Spade of the murder of Miles Archer.